Hi guys, so welcome to week 2 of Acting Monday. This is, episode 2 of Acting Monday. Okay, this is the video on articulation. Now, if you don't know what articulation is the ability to speak clearly. What do you want, Nikki? What are you looking at, Nickers? What are you looking at, huh? What you looking at, baby doll? What am I? My dogs are looking at me. Okay. So articulation is the ability to speak clearly to the audience. So, like, consonants and hard words are sometimes hard to enunciate correctly on stage so that people know what you're talking about. That makes sense? Because some people just kind of forget their syllables or forget their consonants. It's just kind of hard for them to enunciate correctly, and then it's hard for them to be heard from the audience. For example, like when somebody goes, "What you doing?" My director calls it a sneeze. So like, "What you doing?" I mean, that's a normal American style. But "what you doing?" I mean, that just doesn't sound right on stage. What are you doing? Not "what you doing." It's easier to say. It's easier for the audience to understand "what are you doing" instead of "what you doing." So a way to help somebody with articulation problems on stage is one exercise by sticking your tongue out like this as far as you can and saying the nursery rhyme "hickory dickory dock." This helps enunciate your consonants better because hickory dickory dock is a nursery rhyme with a bunch of consonants. So stick your tongue out as far as you can and say the nursery rhyme. Okay, ready? Hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock. And then if you do it another time and you repeat it again, hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock. It'll just be easier to enunciate syllables. Not syllables, consonants. Okay, and then if you're personally having trouble with a monologue or with a line, take a cork. Oh, shoot. Hello again. So take a cork. Just take a wine cork, stick it halfway in your mouth, just enough so that your tongue is being blocked from touching the roof of your mouth. So halfway. Like this. And then you recite your lines. To be or not to be? That is the question. And if you couldn't understand me, I was saying a couple lines from Hamlet. To be or not to be? That is the question. So if you're just having kind of a hard time, just stick the cork. I am saying a line right now. And just get so slow and be just so precise with all the consonants that you get that. If you understand me. Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Acting Monday. I will see you next week for episode 3. Bye, guys. This video is not just audio. Yeah. So I'm gonna go pack.